The last bad trait that gets out of the hearts of the champions of truth is love for leadership fame. A person who acts without knowledge corrupts more than he rectifies. Seek sweetness in three things: ritual prayer, remembrance, and the recitation of the Quran. If you find it, then praised be God. But if you do not, then know that the door is closed. Do not sit idle, for death is seeking you. How strange it is that person whose departure from this world to the next has been announced, and whose predecessors have already departed, still plays around. This life is good for the believer. He works little that he is moderate in performing acts of worship, and takes enough provisions with him to paradise. This life is bad for the disbeliever and the hypocrite, for he wastes his nights in it, and the only provisions he collects from it is being directed to the fire. May Allah have mercy on the man who works for the likes of this day, for today you are able to do what these brothers of yours, the residents of these graves, cannot do. So make full use of your health and free time before the day of distress and accounts comes upon you. Sell this life for the next and you win both of them. Sell the next life for this and you lose both of them. In this life, the believer is just like a prisoner who strives hard to free his neck. He never feels safe until he meets Allah, the exalted and most honored. The world is 3 days. As for yesterday, it has vanished. As for tomorrow, you may never see it. As for today, it is yours, so work on it. A believer will always be critical of himself in his food, his drink, and his speech. A sinner will not criticize himself. People are the same in health, but when hardship befalls, they show distinction. Iman is not wishful thinking or outward appearances, but a matter rooted in the heart and confirmed by actions. You are nothing but a number of days, and whenever a day passes away, a part of you passes away. The grave eats away fat and flesh, but it cannot eat away Iman. Intention is more superior than action. In love, nothing exists between heart and heart. Speech is born out of longing. True description from the real taste. The one who tastes knows. The one who explains lies. How can you describe the true form of something in whose presence you are blotted out, and in whose being you still exist, and who lives as a sign for your journey? Your hope in my heart is the rarest treasure. Your name on my tongue is the sweetest word. My choicest hours are the hours I spend with you. O God, I can't live in this world without remembering you. O Allah, you know that the only thing I want in this life is to be obedient to your command. Even the living sight of my eyes is service at your court. Your prayers are your light. Your devotion is your strength. Sleep in the enemy of both. Your life is the only opportunity that life can give you. If you ignore it, if you waste it, you will only turn to dust. If I adore you out of fear of hell, burn me. If I adore you out of desire for paradise, lock me out of paradise. But if I adore you for yourself alone, don't deny to me your eternal beauty. The real work is in the heart. Wake up your heart. Because when the heart is completely awake, then it needs no friend. Great doubt will eventually lead to great awakening. True devotion is for itself, not to desire heaven nor to fear hell. O my Lord, whatever share of this world you have bestowed on me, bestow it to my enemies, and whatever share of the next world you have for me, give it to my friends. You are enough for me. I love Allah. I have no time left in which to hate the devil. Seclusion is the soul's ideal preparation for reaching God. It is in the state of solitude that the soul contemplates on the attributes of God. I seek forgiveness from Allah for the lack of my sincerity when I say I seek the forgiveness of Allah.